Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday morning. I started this morning off by cleaning discs. I have that customer of mine that has the CDs. He had 12 CDs that need to be cleaned. And then from 2 weeks ago, when I bought the Wii and the PlayStation 3 system and games, I went ahead and cleaned all those games. So it was about 30 or 35 discs, and it took about an hour and a half. So now I've responded to offers and emails, and it's time to do packages. So let's get to it. Okay, we're starting the day off with a video game. It is this one right here. It is for the Xbox 360 system, and it's Far Cry Instincts Predator. And this one is no instructions. It will ship in an 864 box. And we'll need half a sheet of bubble wrap. Let's cut this in half. Let's move this back up. Now, this is where I clean the discs when I do the disc cleaning. So, get everything back to the way it should be. Alright, for this Xbox 360 game, it sold for $17.75 with free first-class shipping. And it's been listed since December 3rd of last year, 2020. And it'll ship at the 8-ounce rate. And let me write Xbox on this, because now we have a DVD to ship out. It goes in an 864 box. And we'll use the other half sheet of bubble wrap on this. Alright, let's see how long it takes to find it. There it is. It is Frida with Selma Hayek. It is new and sealed. I was looking the other day, cannot quite make the DVDs into 2 shelves yet, but we're getting real close. The Frida DVD sold for $9.85 with free medium mail shipping, and it's been listed since May the 20th of this year, 2021, and it will also ship at the 8-ounce rate. Okay, now we had a buyer buy 5 comic books. They're all from the same series, Crisis on Infinite Earths. He got issue 5, 3, and then 2 2s, and issue 1. And we were going to ship these in a priority mail legal flat rate envelope. And the morning mail pickup just came by, so all this is for this afternoon. So we'll put this in a Kayak envelope. I've already wrote the do not bend to put the fragile sticker on the legal envelope. And we use a Gemini mailer. Tape this into place. There we go. And we'll just slide this right on in. There we go. for these 5 comic books, the buyer paid $23.15 plus shipping. And it looked like the oldest one was like the number 1. I listed several of these on the same day. And they were listed on June the 29th of 2019. And we do not have to weigh it because it's a legal flat rate and we're nowhere near the weight limit. Next is a cross-stitch kit made by Reseller. It's called Happy Dreams. And for that, we just put it in a eBay poly mailer. Hopefully it'll fit. Looks like it might be. Oh yeah. Come on. Alright, there we go. And that's all we do to this. Now we'll put a piece of tape back here. This kit sold for $10 with free shipping, and it'll go first class. And it's been listed since December the 21st of last year, 2020. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Alright, now we have 2 model kits to do up. One will go in a priority mail shoebox. And the other one we're going to have to build a, make 2 boxes into one. Alright. And this is for this Wolverine model kit by Polar Lights. The box has been opened, but the contents are still new and sealed. And let's see here. I think we can use a full sheet, like so. There we go. And then we'll use a half a sheet so we can tuck it in. There we go. And the Wolverine model kit sold for $20 plus shipping. And it was just listed yesterday, June the 14th of 2021. And it will ship at the 1 pound 15-ounce rate. And the next model is this Monogram 4-star. It's an Albatross. Now this model kit is from 1995, where it's a reproduction of one from, I'm guessing the set 57 is when they originally did these. So this one is a reproduction, but it sold quite well. Whoa, good gosh. Let me see if I can get the other sheet bubble wrap off of here. There we go. And we'll need 2 of these priority mail. Priority mail 1097s. Let me see with all the pieces I have here. No, these are all okay. It is. So we'll only need 1 of these. I already got pieces of these over here. I'll clean this up afterwards. Alright, so let's go ahead and take 1 box and get the end all put together. And this model kit is the same way. It's been opened, but the interior is still sealed for the parts. And so, I'm going to show you here. There you go. And so, what I like to do is shake it, make sure nothing moves. If it can move, I put bubble wrap inside there. And this one, we don't even need, I don't think, bubble wrap around it, because it won't be able to move once we get this all folded and tucked in. And then we'll take the smallest piece, because we don't need a whole lot of extra. Yeah, I'd like to cut it off a little bit more. Alright. sometimes it's easier to put these on before you seal the top. They tend to slide a little bit better over that other edge. There we go. I need to come up a little bit. Alright, so now we'll seal it on off. And by doing this, you're not increasing the size of the box enough to where you get, you know, that big extra charge where the prices go real big. This still ships at the regular priority rate. Do take your measurements and put the accurate measurements in, but like I said, it stays at the normal priority measure rate. And then I run one strip all the way down the side, just for extra. Alright, and this model kit sold for $20 plus shipping. And it took 2 days to sell. It was listed on June the 13th of this year, 2021. And surprisingly, it will ship at the 1 pound rate. Okay, now we have a sheet set. It is this one right here. Some vintage Ralph Lauren. This is called the Zoe floral pattern. Apparently this was at Dillard's. I don't think I found a year on this, but you have a king flat sheet and a king fitted sheet, deep fitted it says, both new and sealed. And I think this will go in a medium flat rate box. Let me go get one. This garage, maybe you can hear how loud that air conditioner is now, but it's just blowing all the hot air in here, and so this is dry, hot air. So you gotta be real careful what you store out there. All right, yeah, this will go in a medium flat rate box, and this was a pretty good yard sale. Wasn't pretty good, this was a really good yard sale. I went up to it, and it didn't seem to have much laying out. And then he had some old video games, like from the 90s. Not video, but computer games from the 90s. And I was looking at those, and he's like, you can have those. I'm just trying to get rid of them. You know, we need them gone. And so I was like, okay. And then I generally like to go ahead and buy something, you know, instead of just being like, hey, thanks for the free stuff, let me leave now. And so I was looking around, and I buy bedding new and sealed quite a bit, and they had like 3 or 4 sheets out there, and so I picked those up, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get these. And they were like, oh okay, well wait a minute, let's go inside. And then they came out with 2 pretty good sized boxes of them. And he was like, yeah, my wife here, you know, just loves buying the bedding. And it was 2 big boxes, all new and sealed bedding from, I guess, the 90s is when it was. And so I loaded up, you know, I ended up spending about $120 with them. And I came back and I did a search on some of these. And I sold, like, one of them, I sold one king sheet for like 225 or 250 bucks. And so, you know, I was like, man, maybe I should go back to their house and knock on their door and see if they have some more. And I waited about 2 or 3 weeks, and one day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go knock on their door. And they had moved. I guess this sale was, you know, trying to clear out, because I went there and it was just an empty house. But these sheets sold for $150 plus shipping, and have been listed since October the 3rd of last year, 2020. And we don't have to worry about weighing it because it's a medium flat rate box, but I will send it signature confirmed since it is over $100. Okay, it is after lunch, and I have not done the FedEx yet. I still need to do that package and then take it down. but I'm waiting on a UPS order, and we're going to give them a little bit of time, and then I'll go do it. So we'll do a couple more orders. The first one is a NES Nintendo game, 1942. This is the 5-screw version, and we will put that in a used comic book bag. And it was tested, make sure that it loaded up and played for a minute or two. We'll ship it in an 864 box. And now we need to get a sheet of bubble wrap, which I have to get from the office, or the garage, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the bubble wrap, cut it in half, and we will just slide that game right down in there, tuck in all the corners, and put the roll part on top. And I went ahead and pulled the next comic book during that time as well. But the 1942 game sold for $18.75 with free first-class shipping, and it has been listed since April the 8th of this year, 2021, and will ship at the 8-ounce rate. And now we have a Kazar issue number 17 by Marvel Comics, and we're going to put that in a Gemini mailer. We'll need to tape it down so it doesn't move around, hopefully to help prevent any damage. There we go. And Kazar issue 17 sold for $4.03 plus shipping. And it had been listed since November the 28th of 2018. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate as well. Alright, now we have another NES Nintendo game. This is Star Trek, the 25th anniversary. And it does come with the instruction booklet, but the instruction booklet is in pretty rough shape. And this is the 3-screw version. I don't know if they made a 5-screw or not. We will put this in a used comic book bag. Now I've already got the 864 box and the bubble wrap all taken care of. I'll just roll this. The Star Trek game, I went back and forth with a buyer on it a couple of times, and it ended up selling this morning for $23.75 with free first-class shipping. And it had been listed since April the 8th of this year, 2021, and it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. And let's write NES. Alright, next we'll do the comic books. A person bought 5 comic books. They are all Captain America's. Issue 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. And we're going to ship these in a legal flat rate envelope. So let's put them in a tie-back envelope first. Now we need to get a Gemini mailer. Tape them into place so they don't move around. And this will just slide right in. I already wrote the do not bend and put a fragile sticker on this legal envelope. Okay, for these 5 Captain America comic books, the buyer's total was $7.93 plus shipping. And it looked like all these were listed within just a day or so of each other. And that was July 29th of 2017. Oh, come on, straighten up. Alright, there we go. And we do not have to weigh it. We're nowhere near the weight limit. And our next item is a Funko Pop, which is in the box. And so we'll ship it in an 864 box. And we'll need to get a sheet of the small bubble wrap. Get over all this mess in here. Alright, and I'll need my step ladder, because this is one of the Cravens. We're down to only 2 left now, but Craven the Hunter from Spider-Man. This is the Walgreens exclusive, number 525. And like I said, we're down to only 2 left, which is good. I think I started with 12 or 14. And I do put on, you know, box defects. I put that in the catchphrase and everything, so they're not expecting an absolutely perfect box. Craven sold for $9.85 with free first-class shipping. And has been listed since January the 15th of last year, 2020, and will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Okay, we sold one of these Harlem Globetrotter jerseys. Trying to move all this stuff. Number 30. Oh, wait a minute. They go back here. Right there it is. 36 lemon. Yep, that's the one. You know, I was hoping these would sell a lot quicker than what they have been. I think this is the first Harlem Globetrotter one that is sold. We'll get the folding cardboard. And on this one, see if you can see those. Right here and here are little bitty burn marks. I don't know if it's like, you know, ash from a fire or a cigarette. They're not really much bigger than the holes that are here, but I did put a dime in between them and took a picture and made sure that the buyer knew that. So let's fold this up, and I do try to fold as best I can without folding the actual numbers and stuff in half or anything. There we go, just like that. I think that'll slide. We're going to put it in an eBay polymail bag. And this size on this one was, I think, a 2XL. Whew. That's barely, but it'll go first class. We still have about an ounce to go. Squeeze the ear out and put a piece of tape over the back. And for that jersey, it sold for $23.75 plus shipping, and has been listed about 8 days. Listed this on June the 7th of this year, 2021, and it will ship at the 15-ounce rate. Okay, now we have a baseball card set. Oh, right there it is. This is the 89 Upper Deck set, and does have that Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in it. There's no shrink wrap on the outside of the box, but the factory circle seal is here still intact. So it is still new and sealed. There we go. Oh, bubble wrap's over here. We're using a 15 by 15 by 4 box. I'm going to use 2 sheets of bubble wrap. Go ahead and place this right down and in here. Go ahead and tape this on it. Then I'm going to try to use some more of this bubble wrap that I get in the orders and stuff. Use this up. Let's see, it looks like there's still a little bit of space here on the side. I'm not sure if that'll work or not. Let's see. I think it, there we go. And that rips off right there. Now all we're doing now is filling the empty void space up. This is a pretty good set, and so I want to make sure it doesn't move around or anything. It is wrapped up in that bubble wrap. Alright, let's see here. Might have it a little bit too packed. I guess it's the actual bubble wrap I have on the set. Oh, let me get my razor blade. Let's see if that's any better. Alright, there's no movement. And just gotta, keep these sets from, you don't want the actual box moving around, because the cards, no matter what you do, they still have a little bit of movement inside that factory box. I mean, not much, but there is some, and we can't do anything about that. But we can make sure that the actual set box doesn't move around. All right, this set sold for $140 plus shipping, and it was listed on June the 10th of this year, 2021. So it took about 5 days for it to sell, and it'll ship at the 4-pound, 15-ounce rate. Alright, we have another DVD to do up, so we'll need an 864 box. There we go. I just got back from FedEx, so took that 89 Upper Deck set and dropped it off. And on that set as well, it will have to be signed for because it was over $100. Alright, for DVD, we need half a sheet of bubble wrap. Let's go over here and find it. It looked like it would be a somewhat easier one to find. Oh, right there it is. It is Merchant of Venice with Al Pacino and Jeremy Irons. New and sealed. And this is a repeat buyer here. They didn't say anything, but I can tell by the message with their payment, because they're always saying, make sure it's not the UPC it and cut out and stuff. But I think this is like the third think the third or fourth DVD they've purchased from me. And this DVD sold for $15.75 with free media mail shipping. And has been listed since May the 18th of this year, 2021. And it'll ship at the 8-ounce rate. Alright, we have a few more orders to do up now. And one is a loose Funko Pop. There she is. This is Minerva from Captain Marvel. Whoa, almost dropped her. Got the stand though. There we go. Minerva from Captain Marvel. She was shipped in an 864 box. Let me get this straightened out. I got an order in, and when you do, you have to check everything for damages. And 2 of the boxes had pretty huge dents in them. So I got a lot of damages. So that took my packing space up for a little bit. I'm going to do these orders because the afternoon mail pickup has not come yet. And then I'll report all those damages. You know, it's frustrating because, you know, I ship every day. And I know UPS is rough on packages. I mean, I've seen them stand on packages in the back of a truck. I've seen them take them and just throw them in the back of the truck. So you know UPS is rough. And yet this company will keep packing. I mean, they take a box, you know, obviously not this size, but they put everything right up against all the edges with absolutely no packing. And so, you know, it's a real high damage rate, and they just don't seem to care. So I would not run a business like that. So enough of that. For this Minerva, she sold for $3.08 plus shipping, and has been listed since September 3rd of last year, 2020, and will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Let me write a pop on this. Alright, next we have a paperback book lot. Right there they are. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like I thought I only had 2. Okay. No? Yes? I don't know. Alright, I'll have to go look at this again because I've got more than 2 Kung Fu books. But instead, we'll go ahead and do this model kit up. And this model kit was just listed yesterday. And it has been opened. There again, the contents are still sealed. It has not been started. And the box is in pretty rough shape. Let me show you here. And here's the box. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. It does have some tape on it. Has price tickers on it. And when you open it up, there's the model kit inside. And we'll ship this just like we do other ones. Let's get a sheet of bubble wrap and cut it in half. And then we get a sheet of bubble wrap that we'll wrap the model kit up in. There we go. You cannot move around. And this model kit sold for $29 plus shipping. And like I said, it was listed yesterday, June 14th of 2021. And will ship, well, look at the 1 pound rate. Alright, I did figure out the Kung Fu books. Here they are. Kung Fu featuring Mace. Number 2, Year of the Snake. Number 3, Year of the Dragon. And they're both, this one's in worse shape. This one's probably only a fair to good minus. This one's a very good. We will put these into a used comic book bag. And they will ship in an 864 box. And we'll need to get a sheet of bubble wrap, cut it in half. And then we'll roll this one up. Alright. It looks like I took my... I guess I took my pad of paper with me. But these sold for $12.75 plus shipping. And I forget the exact date, but they've been listed, I think, since February 21st of this year, 2021. They will ship media mail at the 12-ounce rate. Alright, got some more packages to do up. And I've got them pulled here for this round. Let's see here. We have a NES Nintendo game, 25th anniversary of Jeopardy. Does come with the instructions. And I need to go get a comic book bag. Actually, I'm going to use this. This is one of those 45 LP plastic bags. Let me just slide this on in here. Tape it across. Okay. We will use an 864 box to ship this game out. And both these items have been listed for over 5 years. Got the box basically done. We need a sheet of bubble wrap, and we'll cut it in half. There we go. Lay the game right on in there, and we'll roll this one. There we go. Alright, the Jeopardy game sold for $4.74 plus shipping, and it has been listed since May the 3rd of 2016, and it'll ship at the 8-ounce rate. And this, we'll ship it at 12.66. Actually, it might go sideways in that 864. Let's see. Because, I mean, it's not... The cardboard itself is in rough shape. Let's see here. Alright, this is a die-cast vehicle by Johnny Lightning, Surf Rods. And this is the Coast Busters. Alright, yeah, it fits in there. Let's get a sheet of the small bubble wrap. I'll lay that right in just like that. Alright, for this die-cast vehicle, it sold for $5.95 plus shipping. It has been listed since May the 21st of 2016, and it'll also ship at the 8-ounce rate. Okay, now we have 3 comic books to do up. First one's going to be a Spawn. That one's it. Now we need a Journey into Mystery. Yep. And now we need a Blood Syndicate. There we go. Now the Blood Syndicate I need to bag and board. So I guess let's go ahead and do that one first. I think it fits in these bags. This is the #1 collector's edition, and they're revamping the Blood Syndicate and all these milestones, DC milestones. So that's why the interest in these has really picked up. Alright. See if we can get this to cooperate. Come on. I think it came, yeah, the plastic. Very difficult to get this to stay folded underneath there when you are putting it in the bag. I'll try to sandwich it, there we go, between the table. There we go, that stayed that way. So there we go. Collector's edition, new and sealed, and I've got more of these. We will ship that in a Gemini mailer. Let's tape it down. Alright, the Blood Syndicate #1 Collector's Edition here. Sold for $5.85 plus shipping. And has been listed since May the 21st of this year, 2021. Like I said, I got about 20 more to go, so I'll relist. And it'll ship at the 12-ounce rate. Make sure you're right on here, since all these are comic books. We don't want to get them confused. This is Spawn, issue 105. Nice Capula and McFarlane cover. That will ship in a Gemini mailer. We'll do the same thing. We tape it down. And the Spawn comic sold for $9.35 plus shipping, and it has been listed since March the 31st of this year, 2021. And it will ship at the 12-ounce rate. It's right on 8 ounces, so I go ahead and do the 12-ounce. I don't want to get billed for more shipping. And then we have a Journey into Mystery, issue 648. And that will go in a Gemini mailer. Oh. Let me just tape it on down. There we go. Okay, and for the Journey into Mystery, it sold for $2.35 plus shipping. And it has been listed since September the 17th of last year, 2020. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Okay, now we have another one of these Starburst dishes to do. This is, I believe they called it the Fruit and Vegetable Bowl. Made by Franciscan. It is that atomic starburst pattern. And as you can see, it has a lot of wear marks, and it has like a little, not sure if that's a stain or not. It probably is, because I ran all this through the dishwasher. But this one sold, and now I'm packaging it up. It's going to go in an eBay 1210 8-box. And then what I did inside is I cut bicycle cardboard, 2 sheets on each side and 1 on the bottom, and then I have 1 for the top. And so essentially this makes it a triple box. And then I rolled up half a sheet of bubble wrap and put in the bowl to add a little bit of support so the bowl's not completely empty. We're going to wrap it up in a sheet of bubble wrap. And the good thing about this is the bubble wrap extends past the edges, so all the edges are getting 2 layers of bubble wrap. 1, 2. And I don't know if a bowl is sturdier than a plate or not, but there we go. And now we're getting the packing peanuts. And I'm going to put probably about 2 inches in here. Okay. And now we'll lay the bowl long ways, and there's still plenty of room around each edge and each side. So now we're going to, I want to make sure that the packing peanuts get all around the bowl so they cannot move around. I don't want to just squish it from the top. I want to make sure there's no area for the bowl to move. So that if, you know, the bubble wrap is pressed up against packing peanuts, and then the packing peanuts are against the cardboard. Alright, now we'll fill it the rest of the way up. Okay. So there we go. And now, like I said, I cut another piece of bicycle cardboard to come on top. And when we do that, there is no movement, and this is essentially triple boxed. And I do have 1 more of these fruit vegetable bowls still listed. Did a quantity of 2 in this. This one sold for full price, $67.75 plus shipping. And it's been listed since May the 13th of this year, 2021. And it will ship at the 2-pound, 15-ounce rate. Alright, that is going to do it for me today. It's been a good day. Really nice pickup. Most of this month has been slow so far, but today has been a nice pickup. Hopefully this is the start of it getting back to normal. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head on house. Actually, I'm going to go ride the bike in the garage first, and then head to the house. I hope you all have a good night, and we will see you again tomorrow for more packages. Bye-bye.